So I know there's a lot of people. I don't know what they're doing. They don't understand some stuff in the game. So I decided to do one training tip I thought was very helpful. Uh, First, starting off to do it, you have to have the right location. All right, see where I'm standing? 9 out of every 10 stages are gonna have spots like this. This is the perfect distance right here in this little slash part where the guy on the right can't won't attack me and the guy on the left won't attack me. Nobody will attack me as long as I'm right here. I can power up. You need to get spots where you can power up. This mainly applies to Saiyans because I know humans need sensitive beings. Guys, if you're a Saiyan, which 97% of y'all are, you should not need sensitive beings to train unless you go ape mode. And I only say that just because when you're in ape mode, I always say kill as much as possible while you can. But I'm going to show you basically how to get ape mode attack in your human form. Okay, so like this spot. Let me switch out of this. All right. Now watch when I blast them. Make sure your power is at full. It only works if your power is at full. This is how you get your crit, guys. And your crit is the same, basically the same as your ape attacking. See the yellow? That's the damage I caused to him. See the orange? That's the normal damage. That's like half of that. I kind of screwed up there because really, you should always get 3 crits in a row. So I guess I screwed that up. But let me see here. We'll try a different spot. And with the wolf, really just change zones. Since I'm trying to show y'all this video, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Use my visible man. Let me show you. Let me show you what kind of location usually you guys are gonna run into since you're not at this type of stage yet. Because usually, always an entrance. When you enter another stage or exit, you see that little spot? That was a spot right there. I do a lot. Right here. Like you just get enough distance where you're not gonna be attacked, and you just power up. Nah, just Cow Blast. That's all you do. Power up Cow Blast. You should get 3 crits always in a row. Usually you have to attack first, and you usually got to be. As long as you attack first, it should always work. See, it did it again. See the yellow? Now you see my green. Your green is, guys, that's your PP. You should know that. That is how you level up, and that's how you get your points for your stuff to distribute amongst your little stats. Okay. When you do it like this, like most guys, like they will attack him and attack him and attack, like just start attacking everybody. And what you get is those orange numbers. Those orange numbers is not as high of damage. You don't get as much high damage. You're not getting as much PP. So really, I would just sit here all day and I'll attack him. Always look at your green guys, whoever you're attacking. Like, okay, notice how much PP I got out of him. Let's go attack someone else. Hold on. And when I train, I don't even do invisible man. Like I said, I'm doing this just for this. All right, just 8. I thought this as well. You know, stronger opponent, you should probably get the most level up. But because someone told me that you only get the level up the power if you kill a monster. That's not true. Me and friend Sky, we sit here and looked at it, and like your level goes up. Your power will go up even if you don't kill that monster. What happens is if somebody else attacks that same monster, then it splits amongst you and the other guy, no matter what. Whoever kills doesn't matter. If somebody else touches that monster, it splits. That's why he was always training by himself all the time. And that's why I guess I leveled up a lot faster because I trained by myself more. The only way it's beneficial if you train with other people is if they're in your clan. Because then when me and him start training together, like my character, like I said, I'm at what, 850? I'm at 850, but my hidden is probably a lot higher now than what it usually would be. Because when I train with him, I get that extra PP. So, right here, I'm going to attack this 8. Full power. I'm going to get my crits and everything, but watch how much PP I get. Only 27. So, that's not near as much as if I was orange, because I guess sometimes that's why I like standing, that's why I always say stand on the side. When you stand on the sides like that, it works all the time. But when I don't, it doesn't. Let me stop this before I die. So, that's one advice. That's why I always say stay over here, because when you stay over here, then you get the crit. I know always 3 times in a row. It doesn't work on bosses because you got to keep attacking bosses. You just can't stop and power up. Well, you can if you got the Visible Man, but I don't do that because I got to show you guys, because of the episodes that I do, I have to be in my normal skin. I could rotate back and forth, but that'd be just a lot of waste of time. So, bam. Now notice how when I was hitting these guys, I was getting what? The blue guys, I was getting like 7,000 something attack, a crit attack. That's the same as your ape. Your ape is basically you just hitting crits all the time. That is all the ape is. So that's why we come to the conclusion the ape ain't even, the only valuable thing really about the ape is the fact that he moves faster. Because really, in your only when you train though, because when you're training, you can really just stay in your human form and get just as many, the highest number, the same amount of numbers in your human form if you just hit with all crits. And all you gotta do is just stand in one spot. Like, set you up a little satellite. I don't recommend satellites. I recommend them, but I don't recommend them. You know, because right now the wolf is here, so he ain't came out yet. But usually he's around, and he would always freaking mess up stuff. So you have to change zones. That's why I recommend, until he's gone, probably shouldn't use satellites, depending on who the next person is. Other than that, guys, that's all I want to show for some of you guys that probably didn't know that and always ask about advice on training. That is one way how I train. Ape mode, it doesn't matter. I just go because he's getting crit all the time anyway. Only difference between ape, I would do sometimes a pattern on how I attack. Because I remember, like I said, my friend's guy is this guy calculates everything. Like, man, if you want the most out of the ape form, you can't just do one thing. Like, because it takes too long for the energy charge blast to recharge. And he said, while that's recharging, he usually punches. That way he gets more out of it. It's like little stuff like that. You probably won't think matters, but it actually does. Me personally, I love just cob blasting. I cob blast everything. So usually that's why I would use beans, but sometimes, like I said, it's not necessary. Right now I gotta fight Zarbon. I don't want to go buy some more beans right now. But I was gonna wait till I get to 1 billion. I should be at 1 billion tomorrow. Other than that, man, another thing, you're investing in your gems, guys. The most valuable thing I bought, I'm gonna show you. Well, first let me show you something that I just started doing. I've been investing now more into my armor base because since I'm soloing everybody, man, armor is not strong enough. Even this dragon armor, it's only 450, man. Like, a lot of this armor is crap. Like, that's why now I'm not even giving as much gems as I would for armor. Like, first of all, people just pick up armor anyway. They're not really earning it. They're not really paying for it. Second, like, armor, besides gloves, man, everything else is, well, pants come in. I guess the armor itself is just not very handy, man. Like, 450, that's crap, dude. Like, so I started investing more into my armor base. So now I got 646. Every time you put 1 into your armor base, that actually counts as 4, I believe. I looked at it the other day, I saw 2, but then I did it this morning, I saw 4 twice. So it went up 4 twice every time I put 1 in. So now I'm starting to do that. That way, people like Zarbon won't come and pimp slap the hell out of me and I die 2 slaps. Other than that, if you guys ever get enough gems, man, this is probably one of the most valuable things in the game. Special capsules. You can go in, well, you can't go anywhere, but you can go to all your main places. And one of the coolest things about it, since I have, if you've been following me for a long time, like my second video was about me buying stuff and getting stuff, showing you guys what to do so you don't have to waste your money on it. And one of the things I bought was that spaceship cover. And I thought it was so stupid until I realized what to do with it. Like, if the wolf attacks me or anybody, like, let's say I'm almost dying, man. All I have to do before I die is use this. It doesn't matter what I select. I just select somewhere. First of all, you can use as many times as you want. I didn't know that. That's why I never got it. I was like, man, I'm not about to waste. Because after getting the spaceship, I was like, I was done. I know you heard my disappointment in that video. Wherever you go, though, since I'm at full power now, I can go right back. Right back to the same spot. And the best part is, like I said, when you're fully charged, that's when you get your crits constantly, guys. So now I can go back and now I'll be fully charged again to fight the same monster that was about to kill me, or whoever or whatever that was about to kill me. But now I can get a crit off of them because I'm fully maxed out. Bam. So that's one tip on that should help you guys out a lot if you've been struggling. Because I know a lot of people struggle because of beans. They're like beans, beans, beans. Really, dude, you shouldn't need beans if you're Saiyan. If you're human, life sucks. I realize humans are pretty crappy, especially since the spirit bomb hit percentage is like 0.5. Like, I've only seen like one person hit somebody with a spirit bomb. I'll be like, oh, what is that? That's so cool looking. Yeah, and then I guess I always thought solar flare was good, solar flare, but uh, yeah, being able to heal yourself is a lot better, honestly. And like I said, I save a lot more on beans now because that's how I fight now. I just recharge myself. Uh, so that was one helpful tip advice. I don't know what else to tell you guys or show you guys. Maybe if I come up with something else, I'll make something else for you guys. Other than that, deuces.